are all joining. And of course, Derek Say One. Derek Say One is joining via our YouTube channel, as all of you are equally. This is Mama Liberia. Let's keep talking. That's what we can do. So, a bit of update on some of what is going on that's actually becoming really, really problematic for living in Liberia as well. From the PV City Corporation, multiple news of a pile of dikes, fields all over unattended to for months. Communities and public spaces are jam-packed with waste. City government looks unprepared to intervene and is creating health hazard. On top of that, the PV City Corporation is going through a lot, right? It's going through a lot. Workers there are grumbling, and the grumble are coming out loud. 3 months, 3 months no pay, 3 months no pay, right? 3 straight months no pay. PCC. I'm talking about the Painesville City Corporation, right? Robert Bestman, a hardcore unity partisan, has the Painesville City Corporation as mayor. He's a bluff guy. He wears designer shoes. He dresses nicely, but he's unable to pay his workers. He's able to pay family heads, mothers and fathers working in the employ of the PCC have not received pay for 3 months running. Still counting. We don't even know whether this new month, whether he'll pay. Things are tough, right? And the city government has confirmed it. So Painesville is in a deep mess, a complete mess. It's irreversible. It's terrible. It's dire. The situation is, Painesville is sting. It's dirty. It's sting. It smells everywhere. I mean, just take your time and pass. So not only limited to the commercial part of Painesville, but there is field, there is dirt everywhere. Bro, just letting dirt anywhere. I mean, the city government is. I don't know why they need to tell us why they're keeping the city unkept, and it's smelling, stench all over the place. You can't pay the workers. I mean, that is that for you, right? So the problem is not that there is some other Liberian there, but it's a unity party man, bluff boy. You see the men's shoes, the shoes they make him wear, the trousers, and they're going to the biggest boutiques here. They're spending the country money when the people are suffering. And the people are suffering. So it's up to you. Our job is to tell you what is going on. Then I leave from the Painesville City Corporation. I go to the airport, Julius, and the LCAA, right? The Liberia Civil Aviation Authority. That airport is all of us treasure, right? It's all of us treasure. It's a national pride. So the management and upkeep of that place is something that concerns and matters to all of us. We're paying a lot of money. We're paying a lot of money not knowing that some people there are responsible for particular duties, and they're collecting fees that they cannot account for. So this morning, I'm bringing Julius Dennis and the LCAA on the spotlight. And Liberians must demand. The government of Liberia must listen for once and just do an audit of the fund I'm about to tell you about. The money that we pay everybody that passes through that place. It's the airport maintenance fee. It's a kind of small money that we pay. Not small, actually. Anything that exceeds $25 to $30, that's a lot of money. So you can imagine the amount of people that passes there, and for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. What has Julius been doing with the money? Right? The maintenance of the airport is terrible. And you know that. You've been to other airports, restrooms, and you come, you see the difference. Mm-hmm. Even the fragrance in the place when you enter, it's terrible. So let's ask Julius Dennis and the LCAA to give proper account and tell us how are they using that money, right, for the intended purpose. We want to see the record. You see, when the government start to look for barbers now to be paying money, Kobo shop now to be paying money. When we are already paying money going somewhere, but few people are taking the money and they're not using it for the purpose. So it appears like there's a vacuum, you know. So let's make sure that we're collecting all those money and those money are reported, right? Then now, when no money can make it, and you say, oh, let's go for barber, cool water seller then, Kobo seller then, Gary Yogurt seller then to pay tax. Government, you can decide who you want to pay tax. You can go, you do farmer, and before they have hot tax, yeah, they will go in the interior, the OPPO, right? You know, when you have leaders who don't think, who are not innovative, are not creative to create any kind of strategy, right? They know how to multiply so that the people will suffer. The people will take the burden. So you go call your hair, you will pay. You go eat Gary Yogurt, you will pay. You go eat Kobo, you will pay. Lapa Bido, you will pay. So let's ask Julius Dennis and the LCAA to tell us what is that, where is that money going to? It's important, Mr. President. It's important to give some degree of attention to that. Let's collect our money. Let's stop playing blind eye to people eating the country money and feeling like it's okay. Let's go to sport. Let's go to sport and talk about our football business. Sometimes that's the thing that we can make ourselves happy with, but what we're hearing that's about to happen with football in Liberia is disturbing. So to give us the background, the details of that, we've been joined by Thomas Kojo-Grola, our sport reporter. Thomas, good morning, welcome. You're live on the Freedom Morning Rise.
Good morning, Abu, and good morning to your many followers. Thanks for joining me from Monrovia this morning.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, Thomas, we call you particularly because from what we've read, the World Football Governing Body FIFA issue an ultimatum. Is that correct? Tell us about it and what does it mean?
Well, first 22nd March, there was a communication from FIFA that was shared by the Liberia Football Association warning Liberia. Few days later, another warning came, and this time the communication said to us that it was the last warning from FIFA that Liberia should resolve for ongoing crisis, meaning that those football matters at the court should be resolved by all costs from that time to today, the 9th, which are the deadline failure on the part of Liberia, the country rates sanction. And here we are today, it's the 9th day, and we still have 4 cases.
FIFA communicated to us March and when?
March the 22nd, and I'm trying to recall the last date that the last warning came, but there was 2 communications sent to the Football Association. It's shared by them. The first came on the 22nd of March, which was on a Sunday, and that came right on the eve of when the Supreme Court was expected to listen to a legal argument.
Okay, so what prompted FIFA's communication?
Well, one of the aspirants, particularly the presidential aspirant, Mr. Kaseku, took some matters to the court, to the Supreme Court of Liberia and that of the Civil Law Court for explanations, 4 different cases for explanation to him that his right, he believes that his right is about to be infringed on by the Football Association according to him. So he took the matter to the court. And there is this saying in the public that football matters do not go to court. So the LFA
in the public,
represent
you mean in the public or in sport?
football matters. They're in sports, but it is what it said. But we have seen other football matters go to court, to ordinary court.
Have you not seen any rule or guideline that speaks directly to that?
Yeah, there's a rule also. There is a rule also. But
that forbids football matter going to ordinary courts,
ordinary
right?
court. Yes, there is a rule from FIFA.
Okay.
But I have seen other cases. I have seen other football-related cases going to ordinary court. Is what I'm going to say to you.
Okay.
So after Mr. Kuo lodged or filed in this petition to the lower court, and that was the high court in Liberia, the Football Association, the direct representative of FIFA and CAF in Liberia, decided to inform FIFA about what was going on. So FIFA told 2nd March, sent a correspondent back to Liberia with a warning. Few days later, another communication came to the country. This time, it was talking about final warning that Liberia should resolve all their crises or withdraw all the football-related matters that in ordinary court. And we have been waiting, journalists patiently waiting to know what be the outcome, because
so then whose responsibility becomes to withdraw the matters from the ordinary court in keeping with FIFA correspondence?
Well, it is the collaborating football stakeholders headed by Mr. Kasek who took that complaint to court. So they are the ones to take their matters from the court according to what FIFA is saying. So when they lodged their complaint, the football governing body said we should withdraw our matter or we resolve it for now. To the 9th, from that time to the 9th,
did FIFA address Kaseko directly?
No, FIFA addressed the Liberia Football Association. FIFA.
And ever since that communication came, have the Football Association met with the Kaseko team or the government of Liberia? Or have there been any kind of intervention with the Kaseko team to bring this up and make them understand that we run the risk of being suspended as a country?
No, what I know was done by the Football Association was to share the communication on their official Facebook page, and other media online carried that communication. But I have not heard, or I have not witnessed, I never attended a meeting as a journalist where the two teams sat together to listen. But the government of Liberia intervened. They call the Ministry of Youth and Sports call both Kaseko team and that of Team Raji to a round table. They both met separately at 2 different hours. But that discussion in that meeting was we have to safeguard the country. We can't allow the country to go on a ban. The Minister of Youth and Sports cautioned the two teams to work to avoid chaos in the election. And then from there, the ministry issued a statement that indeed football law should be respected. The laws of the country should also be respected. So she called for crime between the both parties.
So was that the resolution from the government intervention in the matter?
That's the first one. The government planned to call for the second meeting. For the second meeting, yet to take place. You know, the minister is now taking rounds across the various counties that she took over. The second meeting has not been held, but that was exactly what happened in the first meeting. Call for crime between the two opposing candidates as they head towards the election.
But today is the deadline. So what does that mean?
Well, today is the deadline, and the cases are still in the court. One may say they respect to the football governing body, but yeah, is it the opposing side are saying that the communication coming from FIFA is not authentic, and this is the ironic part of it. The opposition bloc are saying because
meaning the Kaseko team does do not believe in the authenticity of the communication, right?
Yes, certainly.
But have they reached out to FIFA sources to be able to confirm the validity?
I can confirm that two communications, they sent 2 communications to FIFA through a Secretary General to ascertain first-hand information. Yes, I spoke with the campaign chairperson of Mr. Kuo, Mr. MSA Glasgow, who confirmed to me, yes, FIFA has acknowledged our communication. And I kept reaching back to them. And in myself, when the first correspondent came to Liberia, I just sent an email to FIFA as a journalist, I sent an email to FIFA. I yet to receive a response. Same way I check on Mr. Glasgow almost every day to know what is the response of FIFA on the two communication that was sent. Because for me too, I want to know I want to know where is this communication coming from. Because the opposition
what do you think will be Mr. Glasgow's and of course the core team own suspicion around this, especially according to you, there are precedent of football matters being handled in other areas outside of the code of arbitration for sport and in ordinary courts. If those precedents are there and all of that, and you have also not authenticated the communication whether actually it came from FIFA. What is your suspicion? Could it be that somebody is behind this?
Well, when I spoke with Mr. Glasgow the last time, he said to me basically, well, I think 2 Saturdays ago, he said, we are in a political time. People want to make their way. Somebody knows somebody in FIFA. So it could be another way of intimidating the court here in Liberia or intimidating football stakeholders who, quote unquote, are calling for a change of leadership at the end of the Football Association. So they are not too certain that this communication is coming from FIFA. But all I do know is it was the LFA that shared this communication. The LFA is a direct representative of FIFA. Whatever they share on their page, we as journalists will take it serious because we know we don't expect the Football Association to give us misleading information coming from FIFA because FIFA follows the official social media handles of all of their member countries. So we know about that. But today is the 9th. We are all waiting what FIFA will do after today's date. Just for picking up your call, I tried to reach out to Mr. Glasgow again about this situation. And today is the 9th. And he wasn't picking up. Probably it could be basic because there is a court case today. Radio judgment, argument, and official ruling is expected to be held today to know if Mr. Cool will be a candidate or not. It's going to be held on today.
You spoke about 4 different cases. Can you just bring us up to speed with those cases?
So top of my head, we have the EWE petitions to know if Mr. Cool is eligible to contest for the presidency of the Football Association. We have the declaratory judgment where the guys are calling for Article 21K of the Liberian Constitution to be upheld, where they talk about when you go to jail, you serve a term, you come back, you're a free man in society. That case will be looked at today at the lower court, the 6th Judiciary Staffing Court. We have the nationality issues of the president of the Liberia Football Association.
Which president? Raji?
Yeah, the opposition bloc are alleging that the president of the Football Association, quote unquote, they are alleging that he's a Nigerian, he's not a legitimate Liberian, so he shouldn't be heading the Football Association. Then we'll have another case. The final one has to do with the Liberian law is not exposed facto. I stand to be corrected. I'm not a legal practitioner. The law is not exposed facto. Where they are arguing that you can be a sitting president, the law be made under your watch to run for 3rd term, and you benefit from it. Quote unquote. That's their argument. But when we read the statute of the LFA, the law came in 2018 July. In 2018 July, Mr. Raji was not president of the Football Association. But what is confusing, the signature on that document that signed that it should be 3rd term, it is the signature of the president of the Liberia Football Association. So this is confusing. It is one of the reasons why they went to court with their 4th complaint, so the court can listen to it.
But when the law was made, he wasn't actually president, but his signature is on the document.
He wasn't president. I can attest to that. In 2018, he wasn't president. That election took place in September. But the signature on the document says July, and it is the signature that is on that document. So it confuses a lot of journalists who try to think about this thing. He wasn't president. How come his signature is on it? So the guys are using it, saying his signature is on it. The guys are using it as the law is not expo factus. The lawyers can better explain that to you.
Let's talk about the citizenship thing. You think that citizenship has any weight from what you're hearing? Are there any evidence to prove? Are there any strong basis for which?
Well, their argument is the president of the Football Association, Paulo, peace be there, actually was a Nigerian who came to Liberia, quote unquote. I think Raji, quote unquote, Raji, according to Mr. Raji, he was born here, but to a Liberian mother from Grand Kitman County. For the guy, the opposition bloc, this time you know, the reason why we are at this point going to cold, the election is being delayed so
Raji himself has confirmed that his father is from Nigeria.
Oh yes, I have multiple audios. Raji has said it. Father Raji once said one of Raji critics years back, who is now one of his strongest supporters, James Diba, when he opposed Raji a few years ago, he accused Raji to be a Nigerian, an empire. He and that of the deputy minister was under Kwame, who are running football in Liberia. Their two teams are untouchable. Mr. President called a press conference. Yes, he notified that he's proud that his father was a Nigerian, but he was born in Liberia, so he confirmed that. But the argument of the other guys are the president of the LFA, his father, his mother was not Liberian. They are arguing what the president says his mother is from Kidman, one modern labor. I'm trying to get her first name correct. Okay. So they send a team of people to Nigeria to get some first information about that. They came back, they say yes, they have some evidence that the president of the LFA, his mother is not a Liberian. According to them, they are election. So it is white people the code.
Okay, so they're trying to say both parents are not Liberians, but yet still he can still be citizens by other means.
And then they are still alleging, or they are also alleging that both parents are not Liberian. He was not born here, and then they are alleging that the president did not take oath to commit himself as a Liberian, to be a naturalized Liberian.
Oath of allegiance. That means when one of his parents are Liberian citizens, then you got to go and do the oath of allegiance and all that. But Thomas, just lastly, what would suspending Liberia mean for the layman? What would that mean?
It does mean Liberia will be out of football. We will not be participating in football for years.
How? Explain that in the simplest term. If we, that means we will not play football. Even in our community, our country, we will not play, or our local leagues will not play.
No. The country me is not on FIFA. The country me that's just normal.
Okay. What about the local leagues? The women football, the grassroots, all the other different football categories.
What will happen is when we are suspended, we can participate in CAF and FIFA activities. Even if we have a league here locally, when our clubs are champions, at the end of the league season, you have the UEFA Champions League, probably don't go to represent them. When I have Nesca, when I have Made Baru, when I have FC Paseo going to CAF competitions, because I got on a suspension, and then FIFA will not have the Darling Lone Star of Liberia playing in the World Cup qualifier, the AFCON qualifier, the Waffles competition. We will just be right here in Liberia doing things among ourselves, and we will not be going anywhere when FIFA suspend us.
Wow.
And those funds that FIFA can send to member countries will not enjoy those funds coming to us because we are on a suspension.
So even finances will not come anymore? Thomas, I mean, you mean even finances wouldn't come?
No, we are on a suspension. Why are we going to do? We will be on a suspension.
What about amputee football? All of that will be suspended because they're the one that can bring trophy for us and win games.
No, amputee football is not under the jurisdiction of the Liberia Football Association. Amputee football there is no association.
Okay, thank God, because they're the one that can bring victory for us. But anyway, thank you, Thomas. Unless there's something you want to add.
Today is going to be the D-Day. If the official ruling will go on today, because I know the argument is 11 o'clock, it's going to be a D-Day today at the 6th Judiciary Circuit Court. On yesterday, there was a case heard. The Liberia Football Association, the president of the Football Association, risks going to jail for 1 month if the Football Association fails to pay a fine of contempt against them by the 6th Judiciary Circuit Court, where they find them $300 for misuse of court documents that was not meant for them, meant for Mr. Kuo. He was summoned on Monday. The LFA received that communication. Then it is alleged that they distributed that communication, photocopied that communication. It is alleged they photocopied that communication, distributed it on journalists, and then went on social media, implicating the vice president of the Republic of Liberia of influencing the court decision, implicating the George Peter Gbeniwale of being influenced to take decision in the interest of Mr. Kuo, implicating Mr. Kuo himself. So they call Mr. Kuo, his lawyers explained and the court started to summon the LFA. They summoned the LFA. All the LFA, the Secretary General and that of the Liquor Affairs Manager, Mr. Benedict Yasia, they pleaded with the court for, I think they say, mercy of temple of mercy, something like justice. They pleaded for forgiveness, and then the court looked into that decision. They found them US 300 to be paid in 72 hours. Straight on the part of the LFA, the president was going to a local jail for a period of 1 month. Okay. And then on yesterday, a petition filed by the Liquor Team of Mr. Koo to disband the LFA guidelines, the chairman as unconstitutional. That indeed there should be no argument here on today. That was denied. It was a slap in the face of the Liquor Team of Mr. Koo. The LFA came of Victoria with that one. It is the reason why we are going to listen to the declaratory judgment of today on Article 21J of the Liberian, I think J or K of the Liberian Constitution, to know if Mr. Koo can contest the LFA election or you will not contest. So today permits to be the D-Day.
Okay, so today is a big day in Liberian football. Do you think, I'm sorry, I didn't have to chip this one with you, Thomas. Do you think over the two successive terms of Mr. Raji, he has done much to deserve a third term?
That left with the judgment of the stakeholders.
No, but you have been following. I mean to even have the desire to. No, but if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay.
Yeah, that level of the stakeholders. I'm a journalist. Let me report what I see on the ground.
But what you see on the ground is not convincing enough for the man to seek a third term.
Well, the stakeholders are calling for a change of leadership.
What football in Liberia was before Raji took over and what it is now? Is that now something that anybody will want continuity for?
Well, football at that time, the money football receiving at that time is not the money football receiving now. Okay. And the money football received tomorrow is not the money they receiving today. Football yesterday used to receive 250,000.
So what are you trying to say? Has football not gotten value for money?
That's the argument. So far, so good. But
what do you think?
I would love to talk about it. I would love to talk about it. That is stakeholders do talking about that.
Okay, Thomas, thanks a lot for taking our calls.
Thank you.
So that's it. This is Liberian football. Let's take a few calls on this, and then we can move to the politics. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 104 are the numbers to call if Liberia cannot do what it should. If the football stakeholders cannot do what they can, we will not participate in CAF or FIFA activities. Liberia will not take. Social community football will be playing. We're not going to know. What do you think? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Football. The fate of football in Liberia is hanging in the balance. Let's hear you. What do you call from?
First of all, man, it's what I own a team.
Mm-hmm.
I own a team in the league. Everything is on here. You know, I don't care for you. The community you want to talk to you. We're by football here. Was no time.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I get there, we have everything on it. Whenever I get the power for no that ground for you get 500 US. Give you 500.
But the argument is that ain't happening because Mustafa Raji is football development that's happening around the world.
No matter.
So what do you mean? Where is Mustafa getting the money from?
Listen, no form of coming. People were not giving it to people. They were not exposed. We're not because they were not giving it. We were coming.
How is that possible? FIFA gave you money, then you say we're not know about it.
The boys are putting that money for that are blowing your pocket, taking that money, putting in a personal pocket. And the next thing, Mustafa Raji, he made football player, best player, getting new brand car, 500,000, 300,000. Don't want to exist. Mustafa Raji playing a lot of football.
Yeah, but things can evolve now. Even in Europe, what footballers are making now, during George Weah days, they weren't making it. Things are improving.
Yeah, great.
But that does not mean the players who are benefiting, though plenty of money today, are better players than others. So it means Mustafa Raji is a better president, or nobody can do the job.
No, that's my argument.
But about other people arguing, other people saying he don't do it, let sit and let different people come.
Listen to me. You know this guy, you know that bro, for run behind the fast money. Now what they're doing now, if FIFA ban the country finish.
So who would blame that Raji didn't head of the association because he wants to continue and he doesn't want to leave? Then we're in problem. So who will be blamed?
People know the fact about the game is reading. Even the youth and sports, people know about the game. They follow the game.
Okay, you've gone off. Let's talk football. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's hear you. Liberia is on the verge of being suspended from FIFA.
Yeah, this for you was out on this one. Okay. My part on this discussion is that for me, what is that Musa Baraki, I just don't see well and did well. So for now, it's not in it. Then there's nobody to go up and proceed again or the LFA fast. We need completely in Labrador football. There are too many things Labrador football are still way backward. You need to go for a count of too many things in football. So we need to
but they say Raji now bring a lot of changes now, so he should be there forever.
Oh, now the thing there is that job. He's doing a job. Anybody else?
But in case you're doing it good now, when you're doing it good, so it's move you because they're not anybody else.
Yeah, doing it good, but now at least we need another person who can bring another star. It's something new. That the way he add something new to the leader before every level. Example, the MTV is okay. I was running so can run that the other thing. He's only he did well. He tried that, yeah, but at least. But now we need another person, and we need a very person to carry on that very good job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Kazako, man, I tend to rescue at the football level. Maybe good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yeah. I think for me, I'm sure there's nobody who can communicate further, but I want to make it clear, Musa Baraki has been a very good spokesman or good president in the world for Liberia football, but I think it's time to finish. Our problem is that we have a grassroots team from the TV, the food league. We have been paying attention to. We need somebody that will pay attention to us. Like when we win the league, no prize for us. We need somebody that at least when we win the give prize. When we will play off, that will also be prepared for the playoff. But all that is not going on. They only focus on the upper league. So when they bring material, the football, they can just give it to the upper league. The only thing they can do for us is also have more. While they giving the BRC or the 30 football, get the third division team, fast football. And then there's no big nothing but people ratio.
So you think it's unfair? It's unfair, right?
It's unfair completely.
So Musa Raji should give football a chance.
Yes. Absolutely, he should give football a chance because in the world, at least or in a regime, or what they call it, go back that we can go to the Liberia. But when it comes to the support, that from the grassroots team, they take care of someone to go to the first, the second, that we both up to there. But they're not paying attention to us.
But they say the men that wanted the men position, the men are qualified under football law, the men are qualified. Then why you won't move the men? If the other men want a job, the men are qualified.
No, but if you look at it, that different route we taking. If you say all the men were convicted, that one are different. The men were in self-return in game man.
No, but so they say in football they're not how you looking. Football on a lot different. So you must go to the football on a court, but you move from there, you go to regular court, go to football court. When you go to football court, football law say you're not pass. But you say you won't go to other court, so you come and go there and they come and ban the country. So that one you supporting.
No, but me buying the country, I ain't the angel of being the country because we expect some of our team. I have a team Supreme. You call it team Supreme.
Oh.
Supreme FC.
All right,
yeah.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu, how you doing?
I'm okay, Chief. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have been following the whole case, and
when council fought the case to Supreme Court, it even started creating dark cloud when we saw the Solicitor General of the Republic attending one of the hearings. Okay, and then you will ask what was he doing there, because you know FIFA also found at that the interfering of government into SA activity is led to banning of a country. So that was the point the associate justices of the Supreme Court raised with the Solicitor General at the time, and you make it clear that you have an interest while you were there, and what is interest? It's very Mustafa Al-Aziz that we're talking about. Mustafa Al-Aziz has been doing extremely well, but you should not allow himself to be used while we are looking at the court to do the right thing, and we are also asking him to do the right thing, because we don't want our country to be bound, because FIFA don't think they lightly. When it comes to government interfering into football activity, they don't take it lightly. They can go ahead planning the country. So whether he is qualified to run, what their constitution say, or the I establishing the institution, what it says about the qualification for somebody to run, then they go by it.
By mentioning the Solicitor General being at one of the hearings, do you think the government is playing some part in this?
Yeah, they make it clear. He make it clear that he has an interest in the case. That is why he has done that. Then the associate and the chief of the Supreme Court bench, they don't have a presiding over the case, and they go answer with him for that. In fact, in our hearing, he referred to Kaseko as a criminal, which was called he was demanded to retract his statement in the presence of everybody. And after he retracted his statement, he was asked all of them to the place, only because government was not supposed to be following it about a serious case and so from legal person.
No, government is not supposed to. So with the government getting involved, if Labrador gets bumped, then of course the government is responsible.
Yeah. We know what they are the ones that making the thing to go here and there and there. So if you hear me telling you, say, let them do the right thing, because we don't want our country to be banned, then when I'm speaking, so it's a serious insight. So if I'm giving you, that one the Solicitor General did, and he said he had a sign, and he found Kaseko was a criminal, he was ordered to apologize right away to retract his statement in our hearing, and he did, and he walked up. And the reason why the associate of the Supreme Court were concerned about government interfering into football activity is lead to people banning the country also. So we should also look at that. Let's be careful.
Thank you very much. Good input. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. My brother, go ahead.
Our ASKB game we are doing. Our ASKB are FIFA. I mean, to that means they want to FIFA work. See them back in power. Well, but FIFA cannot get the face our feet before.
Yeah, but they say they're not family where now. They say the family where one will be there. So you 0776 104 104 086 500 174 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. And let's hear you. This is Liberian football on the verge of being suspended. We are on the verge of being suspended. That means Liberia is not going to participate in international competition or probably. Good morning. Morning, sir.
My name is Isaac.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Let me address the issue of Kaseko and Ghana. From my standpoint, I see that he is best suited for that job, and he is doing well for our position. Let's say, for example, as Sterling right now, the football, the fourth division league, and then play instead. Right now, we got series of stages that through the intervention of Raji.
So Raji bailing it, that FIFA giving the money. Raji just play administrative role. Anybody can play it.
Leadership.
If you take through a leadership, what it mean? That he don't want to get it before FIFA send the money. If you are not just going to send it, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, sure.
So when you move from there, FIFA will not get LeBron money anymore?
No, now if you move from there.
Yeah, but you're making it like that, Raji.
But the hand work.
What kind of hand work now? That FIFA money, anybody in the office, FIFA will give LeBron money. And the person will work.
That's just started to say you. Tell you right now. And before Division League, I've been saying it.
Yeah, because the FA leaders, they're working, they're executing the money that's been given to them. Seem as Raji, but other people believe he's not doing it fully, so he should leave. There's somebody come with a new idea. But he said,
so they have receiving the same money like you receiving?
They're receiving it.
So that just put it. So look at the female that we used to be having.
Yeah, because FIFA has also improved and invested heavily in the female football programs. They're not Raji, that Raji make it. Okay, anyway, thank you. I respect your view on it, right? It's important to have these conversations. You know, me, I get no side in the LFA thing. I can do JBs and no, I don't get no side. But I will be fair with it. Yeah. The stakeholders will decide who, but at the end of the day, let's be sure. Right? 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers to call. And of course, you'll be live. Let's hear you. What do you think about it? Sure. The football stakeholder lay aside their differences and for the sake of the country. Good morning. That caller has left the line. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104 are the numbers to call. Some will say, oh, let Kaseko just forget about it thing and leave it. Well, Kaseko went to court because some people in the very FA decided to deny him what he considered his right to participate. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Abu.
Morning.
My name is Robert Lewis, and I'm calling from Great Kimon County. Abu, for me, my take on the issue this morning has to do with the nationality of Mustafa Raji. I do believe that the LFA have guidelines, rules, and regulations. Before somebody becomes an LFA president, I think you have to check the person's background. All of this year, Mr. Raji has become the LFA president. Why did they come up before the contest?
It's possible then they didn't do due diligence. That does not mean you can go back on it. And Wambutike was here. Wambutike was here living his life and doing everything, went to the law school, but when it became a time when people still took up the issue.
Yeah, but Abu, the thing here is that you're president of the National Football Association, you first have to check the person's document, know where they're from. But the person has said 2 different times. I'm not saying
but maybe he convinced the people somehow, but then the other people are able to prove the contrary.
But you know the problem, Abu? When he died for the presidency, I believe people today that against where he is stable. But because they want to test out to now, they are changing the ball game around. So that, you know, the like politics looking. So this thing now is going to a politics that will not move, but they will not move. Because I believe that the government of the Republic of Liberia need to come in from the national stage to say, hey, this is Liberia football. People come here, know what is going on. Intercept, know what is going on, and then put yellow control. But it's where we are today. If there are 4 cases, do you see what we said today? I doubt it. And when it comes to today, now we will be playing Luther go play IE, when they know I go play Barrow or go play Leska, and I'll be done to be in Bongani or Hilo Greg Makania. We'll just play them all down. So it's bad for football, it's bad for the game. That's my point.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Well said. And good morning. Morning.
Thank you very much. Here, brother. This is the come up with chairman, and I represent the concern of driver justice. I called myself here to support this money.
Go ahead.
I want to say they kind of draconian with a twisting and, you know, shifting the goalposts and changing the rules of the game and the game. I'm not saying I'm doing well, and it would never say I'm doing well. Why when you bring up what kind of strange bureaucracy in the middle? Why this particular bureaucracy was not from the beginning, from the outside? But it just reminds me of the past 4 order. Now what I said, this government is a little part of the past 4 order. Because in the past, when folks we are going to see or President Happy Galaxy, they give them all kind of things or shenanigans in bureaucracy. They brought all kind of laws that did not exist because they were afraid of fair competition. And I one group of people always doing these things. The group of people that always talk about black voting. The people who will always bring a kind of anti-democratical system in every corner state. Why are they always behaving the same all of the time? Anytime you put it somewhere, they will bring a kind of draconian system, draconian rules to deny other people. Why are they so, started in a kind of ownership thing? Why they feel that only they should be in any place in a bureau? That sense of belonging, that sense of ownership is too much. These guys need to stop it. Thank you. That's my contribution this morning.
Thank you very much. Let's take a break. Crime Stopper Liberia. When we come back, we talk other issue right here on Freedom 87.9. That is that. We'll find out what comes out of the court process. Probably by tomorrow, we'll update you. Let's hope that they're able to iron out their differences and let Liberia remain. It's important for our young people, right? At least we must not close that last window for talents to be, kind of display out there. Yes, these are showcasing moments. When you just limit the football to right inside here, the children can go nowhere. So now the children go play other places, people can spark them, and then they take them, they carry them, and then the issues, the progress can start from there. And in fact, if it happens, FIFA will not save money for as long as the suspension is on. So y'all need to talk. Mr. President, this is it. Your Solicitor General interference into football matters is creating a bottleneck, is creating a very bleak future for Liberian football. Why do you want to cause the suspension of our country? Almost everything that people love, you want to have some sort of problem with it. Okay, let's break.
There are crowds in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. They can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, I mean you check it. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm proud to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own Omen Samsaya.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stopper Liberia is the official sponsor of the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. Welcome back, folks. And so it's good to be back for the final lap of the conversation. But just before we can dive into the issues, let's also let you know that your dearest Freedom FM is poised for a footballing showdown. Yeah. You want to see the voices. You want to see what they're capable of doing, whether and everything. This Saturday, come to Battery Factory. To all of our fans, our followers, friends in the Battery Factory area, there is an opportunity. Come, the Battery Factory field. We will be there. Subsequent announcement will give you the actual itinerary, but of course, it's on the 11th. I'm told Freedom FM will be locking horns with our sister station, Focal FM. It's a new establishment, and of course, so we're going to go there to grace the official launch of Focal FM, Focal Radio. So it's going to be a very beautiful occasion to mingle, interact, and of course, share some pleasing moment with all of you, our fans, our followers, our supporters, Freedom FM, the voices, hearing Wendell Nimlin, hearing Lawrence Kwawa, Austin Kawa, Kain, Alexas, of course, Princess is a very brilliant keyboard kicker. I mean, kickballer. Yeah, they think about it when you pitching Princess Uno football, you can pitch it high. You gotta do it slow motion. She's a beautiful slow motion kicker. But when you do it high, forget it. The football will veep. So, but yeah, man, it's all gonna be about fun and connecting, reconnecting with some of you as well. Yeah, so let's make it a date and be there. So when you come to grace these kind of occasions that is support, that is a contribution for sacrifices we can make for you. Yeah, and you can say, oh, you can your chair for all that, beat them, grab the people who flock them. Yeah, they get our fan base, but we're in the Menen community. The men playing home while playing away. So going to men home while the men get a base already. So telling how on base, you can your chair for me. You know where I can school. I let you hear people cheering. Yeah. At the time they kind of go inside in school, you see. Yeah. But yeah, man. Folks, so we are back at it. And the conversation is going to continue. And sometimes you want to find other things to talk about. But how can you, when hundreds of thousands of our people are catching hell in the country, are catching hell into the point where the government is acting very insensitive? And I'm told, right? And I'm told the president said somewhere that this is the time for it to substitute for the aid. Say no aid coming. So because no aid coming to the country, people who you not get a job to, who not working, informal sector, you impose huge tariff. Fees on them, right? To support the government. A government that in 2 years have not practically delivered anything to the people. Then you say, we ain't getting aid again. So we'll take it from in your skin. That y'all will pay. You go to the transportation sector, you take a complete 419 company, you get in a contract. And then not only that you gave them the contract, but then you short circuit Liberia's own benefit in the sector. From a benefit of 60% to the country, now you reduce it from LTM, all the fees that you'll be paying to LTM, only 30% the country will take. The foreign company takes 70%. The same government that imposing kobo share fee on the people because money being hard, they need money to run the country. It's the same government that send foreigner to come and collect money in the country, and then when they collect the money, they should take 70% and get the country only 30%. Whereby the law that was there, the government used to get 60%. So make it make sense. I see a lot of you, and undercover government sycophants trying to say, oh, but anything that can happen, people can pay service and trying to allow you know something more than anybody. And I know how you're even struggling to say, and you think, oh, tourism in me, only hotel, this, blah, blah, blah. That is not the issue. That is absolutely not the issue. Let's look deep, right? And see actions, revenue decisions and choices that the government has made, right? Let's look at that. The work permit that gets issued, you hear the government say, oh, work permit that 3,000 or that 1,000 or that whatever thousand it is. But do you know how much percent of that comes to the government? There is a foreign company hired to produce that work permit under a revenue sharing arrangement. Whereby, as we are told, that same money, that foreign company is the same unit party that made a decision, the same worker that signed that contract will take 70% of that money. Then the country take 30%. But when Kobo Crab say, he say, oh, we not increase the work permit, then you think say the money coming to the country. The ordinary man, you think all the money coming to the country, but no. A penny is what you got, what you get from it. Penny. Right? Go to LIS. Almost all the functions of the LIS have been outsourced. Liberal Immigration Service. The visa that gets issued, they get another foreign company again, that Turkish or what kind of money. They see 70%. So because the fee or you won't kick back, you bring dubious companies and give them 70%. Then you go in that 70%, they got their percentages in it. Then money better get half for the country. Then you cannot they lay Kobo settle. Say they won't pay. Then somebody wants to rationalize that one. Somebody want to rationalize that one. And when we say these things, we're not saying it for you to come and clap for us or hail us as any kind of thing. You can go ahead and defend as much as you want. You will pay. Everybody will pay. No matter how you even, drunk some of the poo water when your friend, when you were dancing inside. No matter if you even try to drink some of the poo water to demonstrate how you want that Baka to be president, you will still pay. Nothing will exempt you. So we're over with elections. We're talking about governance and the decisions and the policy choices and what it means for the day-to-day life of the people. Government is instituted for the welfare and the well-being of the people. The programs and policies that the government is instituting, how sensitive are they? Right? How do they address those core issues? Now, you all are able to justify, oh yeah, other countries, people can pay for auditing. Yes. Do you know, right, the minimum wage in those countries? A country where people take $15 US per hour. You say, oh, because it happened in America, it might happen in Liberia, where people work for 1 month, they're paying them $60 US. How you allow politics to consume your sense of reasoning, your God-given ability to think for yourself. This country, and you have a government dominated by criminals, and when they're making these policy decisions, they don't really care about you. They feel like they are of the impression that you all are gullible because you've sold yourself to them politically, and that it will be your duty to come and justify and defend why it should happen. And then what they say about in America, you go to other civilized society happening, but then compare the realities on that side. The services, the environment. In Liberia, Liberian man is denied a company for a foreigner. But in Ghana, where the people pay, the country provide empowerment opportunity for the citizens to give them the capacity, because of people to pay these taxes, they have to have the capacity to do. And for the citizens to be equally able to withstand the burden, right? The extra burden transfer to them, right? They must equally have an enhanced purchasing power. Minimum wage. Let's open the phone lines. Let factory workers call. How much are they making? Right? Labor inspectors are compromising their welfare daily. They're getting nothing. They also, to complement in the home, they may take small of that $50 that some kind of foreign business paying, or $75, and say, oh, mama, just be selling in the evening here, you can't rare. Some people can be plenty here, and they get bachelor, then here plenty. Just be selling at least 10 cup, be selling that one. The small profit will get from that one, and you'll be managing it. Families are managing in this kind of tight ways. You don't see nowhere to go put tax. That a watchman lay, the watchman, wherever you get lay 10 cup of red cocoa business too. I don't want to say they must go pay $50 US from. Then somebody say, oh yeah, because you know this, that's it, and they are justifying it. You compare Liberian situation with others, you compare Liberian situation, the suffering people going through in this country, or you think people, because people are being strong and putting smiles on their faces, when school fee time coming, people confused. You got to move from place to place. You visit all the family. The one against hospital, the one against hospital, you will go there. That anywhere you go visit, when the other person give you $20, you put the other person give you $20, you leave doing it in a mountain, probably you collect around $150. And you say, let me go pay my dollar for first semester or first payment. You know that, you already know that how you operating in the town. Go to the hospitals. You see families stranded. Husbands are unable to pay medical bills. Medical bills have surged everywhere. Then you say, oh, yeah, government need money. Government need money. They should go look for it. They should write proposals. They said the people who were in power were dull. They didn't know what to do. They should write. They should seek support. Right? I thought they said they were bringing $3 billion from China. I thought they said they were building what thing and all the other things. So what happened to it? You have to admit that you failed. And if you failed and you can, then you leave. Then you leave. You can't keep imposing yourself on the people when you are unable to handle the basic. This is indicative of that. Why do you think newly formed tourism authority will have to come outside here and going as far as we are even thinking? You have to enter the sake of the policy maker. There is a basis. Go Cinco, where 18th Street then also. Go and see the duplex that they're in. They need to pay that. They need to maintain it. The electricity bill. The staff needs to be paid. Right? Workers. Program needs to be supported. Government is sending peanut. What do you think? Then they say, oh, we gotta be innovative. Their innovation is not to go outside to look for money and bring it, or find means and bring it. Their innovation is to sit down right here, the people who are already poor with our job, right? And impose burden on them and take police people with gun and be passing behind them, beating the people. You think if a decent family get money to pay certain bill, you think they will not pay it? You think police need to come and be fighting with people? You think Liberians get pride and respect for themselves? We do. But our condition. And this is what the government keeps ignoring. But the more you ignore it, the more it keeps coming back. Tourism authority looking for their salary. Government, you have to pay them. So government tell them, say, you go look for your own pay. Government literally telling them, you go look for your own pay. Your contribution you will make, that what will pay your in. All of you will sit down here, more and you will be making noise. So they can't answer. They say, Kobo people that you will pay them. Barber shop that you will pay them. And somebody say, oh, this and this. Then you want to compare that to Europe, America, and other places. Are you well? Somebody somewhere that the system is paying $15 per hour, 1 hour, $15. Let's multiply that. To a person in Liberia will not get work. He even get a full work before he has never even seen a paycheck. Some family member, big brother, or uncles decide, say, my man, they think bread, everybody can hang on me. So, you know what? Let lay 300 here. Open your lay barber shop in the community, you be hustling. You may start on a small, you managing, you paying your lay, and you're hustling, eating, you wearing, until the day God can help. Then he said that the memo, tourism authority should go pay around and raise their own salary from these people. $15 per hour, people. Let's say the man work for, let's say that person works for 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. Because of African people. He or she will be making around $150 US per day. Their 1 day salary. Times that by what? By 28 days. Right? Or by what? By 30 days. That's $4,000, a freaking $4,400. A freaking $4,400. An income of $4,400 on the surface. Tells you that, oh, I in America, we can pay for everything. But you're making $4,500. That's what you are making. Then he said, because you can pay that one, so I will not even get job in Liberia. You say I'm gonna pay too. Yeah, the government will make me pay. You think you sound? Those are you fools that can sit down and be talking all kinds, just be doing all kind of unparalleled comparison. It tells you that how they can do comparison. You can compare two unlike situations. Can't sit down here and pay. The time you are here, you ever pay the bill? You pay for it? You think the government in our year that time they didn't need money? They decided to go outside and leverage other means. Because you don't want to accept that this government has failed, and it is failing as we speak for as long. as long as it continue to preside, continue to fail, no vision, no innovation, no creativity, a government who believes social media is enough to qualify for its success and progress, and you have good for nothing individuals who lie their way, who come in and say, oh, it's timely, it's day. What make it timely? What make the imposition of tourism authority fees timely? What? Pretty much tell me. How is it timely? Have you created job? Have you created the means? Let's look at sector by sector. What has government done? What degree of priority have you placed on Liberian mini restaurants or food center, Kobo shop? What have you done, right, that guarantee additional revenue for these Kobo sellers? What sort of value addition have you made? That you have done your calculation, you say, oh, an average Kobo seller can make this amount in a day and in a month. So that person can be able to contribute at least small penny to the government. Then it makes some sense. What have you done for content creators who are still begging big brothers and other people to buy them gadgets? Who their acts cannot even buy them power bank, right? Their creativity cannot buy them. There's no value addition in the country. 2 years, your government has not changed that narrative. But what the government is only seeking to do is to impose tariff on the people when nothing has changed about them. The industry has not improved in any way, shape, and form that you say, yes. And speaking here, if these folks are making money, and of course I would say, yes, you have to, because you have to support the country. But how? The country has to support the people, create the avenue, and then that's how you open revenue windows. But you just look at people careless. Then you say, oh, you dancer, you must pay. You get dance group, they beginning that can be on single streets, doing that small dancing, posting it and stuff. You say they must go pay. What knowledge have you that these people get money from these dance videos or these dance things that they can be doing? For them to even get money, that for one community school to get talent show. They say, oh, BYJ dance school, we can perform. This other dance school. So now how much they can get in? You get a dance school of 8 to 11 person, right? Then that community school will call them, probably will get in $100. And before they even got that contract, probably they might have gone the whole year before they got that thing. So he said when that community school get in the $100, they must go pay that one, and then also again for another community school to call them, then they get $50 and go complete the $150 payment. It does not make sense. And you know it. That desperation, right? That incapacity is pushing you. You think if the government had a will, if government had, they will be thinking about dancer them to go pay? No, they ain't get it. Gafon said on their whole day, nothing. No innovative strategy, right? To create the means for government to survive in the face of crisis or difficulties. He's not able. When other people did theirs, you sat down in your comfort zone, you just criticize. Wow. That's all you could do. You criticize. Oh, you're not doing harmonization, blah, 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 blah. These policies were informed by the reality. Now you're confronted with your reality. Tell us, your school you go to, think in your head, go review your notes, propose something, propose a policy, right? If you need everything, you create new corporation. I mean, the government side is so damn wasteful, and then you don't even understand. So then you should be resizing the government, right? You should be cutting off, but you're still creating new agency, new commission, You say no money. You say creating new institutions. In 2 years' time, Mr. Barker has opened about 7 new offices, government offices, where you have employees. They got to rent place, they got to pay electricity, they got to pay water, they got to pay internet, they got to pay staff. Additional burdens that weren't there before you put it on the budget. Then you make more than 20 useless trips. You bring 5 kappa to the country. You cannot, you sit down. Then you say, my man, you gotta go look for your own money. Tourism authorities say, okay. Say, they get the tourism chain, the tourism sector chain. Right? So businesses that tourism fees on, we need to enroll them. We need to take some fees from them, because the people who will be attracted that will come to this country, it is likely that their business will benefit. So because their businesses will benefit, so they pay some money. So the assumption and the understanding is that when foreigners or other tourists come to Liberia, right, they will go to motel, they will go to guest house, they will go to hotel, right? The hotel management, they will benefit because tourism sector have created the environment for the people to come and the people can go there. So the tourism authority say pay small fee. Understandable, right? But again, what is the living reality of these chains, these areas, these people? So maybe even at least somebody would just move from Bo Watersa, from Bo City, they come to Liberia and thing. That tourists, they won't come see Liberia, right? So they will go to some community Kobosha. They will buy. So government say, because that person can't go to a Kobosha, they buy. That's the whole actual breakdown interpretation. It's the reason why they say how tourism is connected. That's the whole actual breakdown. Or they'll go to your barbing shop. You go, you cut their hair. Government say that because they get tourism authority making the country attractive, the people coming, and then they go to your barbing shop, they cut their hair, so you must pay small thing to tourism authority. They go to your Lapabido, so you must pay small thing to your Lapabido. Hey, God. Are you kidding me? After all the noise, we got contact. The NGOs will come back. The people don't respect this government. We will come back, we'll bring responsibility back. We'll bring Nicotech scholarship, all over the place. Whether you like it or not, the fact that you can go way down there to go ask people to pay fees, you feel? We were able to bring Emory Hospital to Liberia. Was able to bring the Samuel Kando Hospital to Liberia. Was able to bring 14 military hospital to Liberia. Was able to attract and bring recreational parks to Liberia. For your foreign friends. Was able to bring investment in the TVET sector. Most of the TVET schools that you are seeing coming up and stuff, that support we are able to get from OSA. So go OSA, bring your own too now. You're not able. You say, everybody must pay some money. And then, when you finish paying that bill, you're not finished yet. LRA say, when you finish paying that fee, then you work. Maybe you call here, you get small money, you pass to lay, and Jalo shop to buy your lay small thing there for your house. The government will take 15% for your money again on each purchase. When you carry 10 hours to go back, government will take 15% of that 10 hours, government will take it. How you making situation? How you easing situation for the population? Then they ask you say, oh, the return. No aid coming to the country again. So no aid coming to the country. You can't go for the NGO and bring them. You can't go for the companies and bring them, Mr. Wagai. And that was what he promised. I thought that was what he promised. You said you had the experience, you had the contact. And the moment you get there, companies will flow, people will work. You there, huh? You crying, you say, no money. No money, that's the reason why you got to pay tax on the poor children. The poor old man. You got to pay tax on them. Nobody forces you say you will go do $1.2 billion budget. You don't you say you erase it. You tell the people making it look like, oh yeah, you not made a country. All right, we got the capacity. We raise 1.2 billion. If you are going to tell Liberian people say that Kobo Omane all will pay some that money, will tell you say, Papa, forget it. All right, yeah. Don't go 1.2. It's too big for you. Don't go there. Keep it right here. And then the sad and frustrating thing about it, when we pay these monies, then we sit down again and be watching more Ali than throwing lavish party to commission good for nothing officials of the government. You buying champagne. When public schools in Bomi don't have chairs. Officials of government, people that are going way in the government, that don't even go bring no innovation, no creativity. They only go in there to be taking salary, move from there, dress nice, come back, buy car, stay there inside. That all. About government official, what do they can do? Try to go in government and get on payroll and be taking salary and stuff. Champagne. So we'll squeeze the money out of you, and then we finish, we sit down now, we on Facebook, we see them living lavish. Opulence. Chilling. Mamaka Berete. Wearing $1,000 plus sunglasses. That's where the money's will go. Where do you think she's getting all this money from? Before now, you all saw Mama Kabede wear that kind of glass. And we all wearing the Fula Mene 10 US glasses. Yeah, Monson get hot. More leader. But now they can buy $1,000 shoes. That is at the beginning. Kobo pass away say they can go, or else I can go back and go gentleman club. So that we will pay the money. Then he did at the beginning we go in places. I think that is something. And that the one that can hurt, that one that can pin. Go look for the money you bring it. Go look for the job you bring it. The people working. Then you tell the people, say, their job will not bring that money you're taking your one not take up based on they want to government. You see, when the people complain, you see what we say. But you don't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. When we finish tourism authority, people on Google. I know yesterday they were listening to the show when people were calling asking for fire service, Cambodian, and other people calling asking. One time I say the government one count every day they can put a radio and be listening about them. They can follow. Tourism authority. When we finish talking to tourism authority, fire service, people are listening to the show, they put their own on list also. The Liberia National Fire Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, has adopted new fire safety certificate fees. For 2 years, all the homes caught a fire were burned. Fire service did not intervene, did not rescue. Show me one house, show me one fire incident that fire service rescued. Zero. Everything burned down to ashes. And after that, show me one instant where the disaster management agency went in with actual relief. The government went in with actual relief. Zero. So what kind of system, what kind of government? You just want to take the money from us, and there is no time, under no condition, that you give us anything back? Look at Solomon. Guinea took the land. You look at the people, deny their livelihood as a government, that you are squeezing all these taxes from us. You go and get the people 25 kg bag of rice. 25 kg bag of rice. Those of you that can be defending, oh yeah, but let's pay. Okay, let's say we don't have a problem with pay. At what point do we get in return? Aside from seeing government buying new cars, do you know how many cars the government has bought? Brand new cars. For just 2 years, in 2 years' time, over 1,000 brand new vehicles. Between 1,000, 1,006 to 1,007 brand new vehicles. Brand new. And not the entire government. I'm talking about just the line ministries. Their fleet. So you squeezing the money out of the people, you're not giving the poor job, and you're only concerned about your luxury. Look at MICAT, for example. Hell is in MICAT. Information. Don't listen to that thing, Pia and Sando. My picking Sando, they can be talking. Hell is really there. Employees are better, but the minister is rude, disrespectful, mannerless, and just the whole sense of entitlement. Feel like so they talk to people anyhow. He doesn't even respect women in the ministry when they raise an issue. Doesn't respect them. He addresses them anyhow. Am I lying, Mika employees? Oh, because we been talking about you. We know what you're going through. The buses that took 2 years to come. The buses again, Omo Park, they're going for 6 to 7 months to be on the road to start helping the employees. Maybe you should close that place because it's that functional. You don't need a whole ministry with over 200 to 300 staff members only to be doing Thursday press briefing. Do you need a whole ministry of over 200 to 300 employees just to do Thursday press briefing? Do you need that? Close the thing down. The essential workers enter a bureau under the Ministry of State to do their regular Thursday press briefing. The rest of the other people find job for them somewhere. Ease burden. There are plenty of similar ministry. Right? For PR and Sando to be costing, because that's the only way they will get paid. That's the only thing that justify why they should still be there and be taking ministerial level and deputy ministerial level pay. Besides that, absolutely nothing. And I'm telling you these things so that you will be able to, come to speed of what is happening. Liberia is going through a lot. And this is our country. Everybody's going to feel the pinch of it. Everybody's going to feel the pinch of it, whether you like it or not. And some of you are so very, very, very disappointed. You can't even come out to speak. Because you will defend outside when you enter the supermarket, the grocery store, right? The reality will be right there waiting for you. The reality will be standing right there waiting for you. Even if you can go there, when you go Gorbachev, the reality will be standing right there at Gorbachev waiting for you. Oh, yeah. So you can defend as much as when you enter the saloon, the reality will be standing right there. That's the good thing I like about this whole thing. For us, we were paid. When we go to the gas station, right? When you go back to the gas station, the reality will be right there. You will face it. You can take all your greens. You can enter wearing green. All the green are wearing. Not even help. Okay, you can wear your green. What burger here on it? You can make burger picture be a can in your mouth, right? You take you shove it in your nose. You go stand there. You will stay paid. This is it. So that is the reason why when we are talking about the country, everybody have got a duty and a responsibility to see things from that holistic standpoint. and talk about it. These people, we did not elect them as a country to come here and pull us through hell. No. They offer and promise that they will give us relief. And that's what they are not doing. And that's what we should keep putting them to deliver on. But we can't be the one pampering them in the nonsense that they continue to perpetuate. Look at everywhere. Go to the gas station. This morning, unusually, almost all the tankers in Monrovia are lining up. It's a sign. I was driving coming to work this morning, 6:30 or so. All the tankers, I said, but what happened? That is a sign. What is going on? Eh? You think that I would say because I would have created that I would want to feel it? Even you benefiting the stolen money, you will feel it. Let all of you they took you from America and can't get your job. You got to pay mortgage in America. They seen fees, they seen bills are going on in America, going up here too. We'll see. And we all here, that 4 years, everybody inside. Nobody outside, everybody inside. The spaces, the window you had here, right? That was allowing you to have excess cash and then for you to be able to take care of your responsibility in America, right? Monrovia will be demanding more from it. And then you got to be paying on that side. Right? Listen to the description. Fire service. Commercial building construction permit. Commercial building construction permit. $100 United States dollars. When you want building, you say you want to do a shopping center or for business purposes, you put shops and stores inside. Fire services, you pay $100 to them. Fire frame certificates. When you finish paying that one, yeah, fire frame, you pay $100 US as well. Factory and industrial complex, $85 US. Increase it. Logging company, $85 US. Hotel, $85. So there's hotel for 5-7, you take your $85, you add it to the other people who feed the poor, I know 2,000, depending on the category of hotel that you're running. So you take the $85, you put it there. Then you take LI, you put it there. You put all the other poor on there. Fueling stations, large, $60 US. Airlines, $60 US. Gold and diamond office, $60 US. International non-governmental organizations, $60 US. 10 banking institutions, $60 US. Hospital, $50 US. Motor vehicle, heavy duty trucks and tankers, $45 US. Fire services you will pay. Supermarket. So when you're finished paying LTM and the police harassment, daily fee, you go on inside, you pay. Everybody going through it. When we say, let's say the truth to the government, let the government wake up and do something. You say, oh no, the paper working. Well, you're not seeing nothing. You can't point to anything. Papa, bring job in the country. Papa, bring money. The country need money. There's over 5 million people you're responsible for. You sit down whole day sleeping, and they are wasting the country money on you, putting you on a la impression when life is terrible for our people, can barely feed, then you imposing taxation on the people. So we must take the mess. Sawmill, $45. Universities, $40. Garage, sales of new cars, $40. So Jagotan garage man, Nabaga one, you will pay. And you finish na the paper one. So the Temo say you will pay $40. That one is jail for fire service. Now rescue, more rescue they call. Now rescue say you'll pay for the garage. We're getting there. We'll all be rescued together. Universities, $40. Government ministries, agency, commissions, $40 US. Warehouse, $40. Travel agency, $35. Printing press, $35. Internet cafe, $35. Motel, motel, $35. Plus, when you go to the tourism authority, on a bill you added there. Right? Cinema, $35. Bar and restaurant, $35. Jewelry shop, $35. Filling station, small, $35. Stores, residential or public or religious building, $35. Ever since I told you, I said that people been planning to pull funds, to pull tax on churches and mosques. They come in there small. So that fire service will go to your first. Yeah. Rescue say religious centers. Fire service won't go there. You won't pay. How much? Let me see again. Your way. Religious building, $35. So every mosque, you will see fire service bring people to you. Oh, you gotta pay your $35. The government, everybody will pay. You bought a government that lied to you, fool you, deceive you, right? These are good for nothing educated fools who education cannot give them any competitive job outside of the Liberian government. For 12 years they served and they abused the opportunity. They created no connection for themselves, and they had to come back and sit down on radio station and disturb this country for 6 years for you to make them leaders in this country. You give it to them, they back now. They ain't able to leverage anything. They come back to you, say churches and mosques and all will pay. Ain't finished. Local non-governmental NGO, $35. Stationery store, $35. Pharmacy. So if the pharmaceutical pay this money, and you say you're buying the paracetamol script for $100, you say expensive, they will put $50 on it. They will put $50 on it. So you go, oh, medicine, you will pay. Photo studio, large, $35. Computer school, $35. General mechanic shop, $35. Printing press, $35. Dry cleaning, laundry, $35. Bakery, $35. I say everything. I like it. No escape from Sabibo. One corner, you will pay. No escape from Sabibo. Bakery, $35. Boutique, $35. Business offices, $35. Auto parts dealers. Amagachi. You will pay. Auto part dealer, large, $35. Foreign exchange bureau, $35. Motor vehicle, SUV, $35. Clinic, $30. Amusement centers or slot machines. Betting games. Gamble place, $30. Auto parts dealers, $30. You can scrap the car. All of you will pay. You not be loosely talking again. When Mr. We are here struggling, coming down and doing things. You just sit in the place and be talking loosely. Oh, let the man go. One rescue. You will pay. You not be talking loosely again. Garage. Sales of used cars, $30. How many times you put it one then? They put in it there more than 3 times just so you now can say, oh, my own garage there. Mini mart, $30. Video clubs, $30. Tailoring shop, $30. Schools, $30. Photo studio, small, $30. Drugs or medicine store, $30. Clinic, $30. Provision shop, $25. Motor vehicle, sedan, $25. Tricycle, $10. Photo studio, you will pay. Tailoring shop, when you finish paying tourism authority, you can pay fire service. Then you finish PCC will come or MCC will come. Then you finish LRA will come. This is where we are, fair Liberians. Keep defending. I just told you, for those of you that can be defending, say, oh, it happening in other countries, it happening. So, what is the salary? What's the minimum wage? Gafon law that nobody are going to make less than $150 in public sector. But It is not only public sector people or civil servants. I don't know, we're talking civil servants. Not only civil servants these burdens can go to. The private sector workers. Nobody's talking for them. Nobody's looking at them. And even the boys that call from SETI and other factories in the country that are crying, they're about them bossing, government not doing nothing, everything, right? All of them will pay. All the mechanic guys from Freeport to all the way down there, all of you will pay. When you're finished, you can still go dance for the pape. Well, you'll pay. Let's go to the phone lines and hear what you think. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Hell has broken loose in Liberia. Nothing is holding. The government is stripped. The government is dying. The government is crying. They're on their knees and they're transferring the burden. They're imposing hardship on the people day in, day out. Liberians are crying. Nowhere to turn to. The president doesn't care. He doesn't listen. He's living luxury. Morning.
Yeah, but I will share with you after that. All from years that he taken office for the cafe.
Go ahead.
Walk on. You know, above this is my first time talking on your show. Yeah, this really get to me to be frank again. I'm really listening up for your show, but to call on is very difficult. But this get to me to be frank above. You know, Liberia, we in Liberia, one of the biggest thing that suffering in Liberia is education. To be frank above. Because they put always right on us. Oh, this president.
Education. They book people that they don't require education.
Well, I believe I say education. I believe on education. They only put things for all now. Let us know for what all is in all the places they talk now. If you come in and get our money and get money now to send out to school, how would they get people out there doing anything to suppress certain area in life, certain area is not for other people out to not open. You see it? These are two major things. Because now, if my mother now she got a little provision shop, she pay to fire service, she pay to what other post there yesterday called you get out of this too.
Authority.
She pay to authority. NRA incoming. If you take all of these taxes and business and not going on, how will she support me to go to school? One day, I will end up starting to do some business. So if you are educated, you know, some tough us above. So these are things that people doing to us. To be frank, I mean, we are the end to be.
All right, thank you very much. One corner song playing in the background. Everybody will pay. One corner, any corner you go, you pay. Good morning.
Yeah, people, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Simon. Yeah, good morning. My name is Simon Chris, calling from Kepa Community. To be precise, the man is a resident. Yeah, people, you know, I get students watching the show, we enjoying it. For me, I enjoying it. And Israel was enjoying it. Because, you know, I never expected anything from this government, a particular government. We do our friends. For me, I'm a Sabalist. We used to share our friends. You know, some of them, they used to be insulting us. We used to be carrying some passengers and knocking our bag. You book with a bishop, you see a book with a man, I can't play for all I wanted. Thank
you very much. We will not pay a school fee. You don't go will not pay a school fee. Good morning, let's hear you. Everybody will pay.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, my man. I say you bound for nature. I'm serious. I'm not joking. Go for it. You go call on the show. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
I want a problem. So don't talk too.
Let me tell you, my brother, these people, they got nothing to offer the Nigerian people. They just came to see and suffer the Nigerian people. Abu, you know how many people passing around this town this morning, just talking about themselves, when people walking, they're talking about themselves. Then I used to say they're crazy. That's a hardship. We were telling these people, we told them, but they did not believe us. So Nigerians, since they have to learn, they will learn the hard way. Abu, thank you this morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning. You're live. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is James Paula. I'm calling from the Dublin Road.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this show here actually are very interesting. I even want to move. He pay that. I mean, but he also must pay.
Yeah, but real estate tax, you pay. Oh, man, I won't go on. No. Won't go
on. You don't be telling our friend that this one will be sorted. You won't get another place plan on the mobile. I'm a bad rather. You get another plan on the bad. I get them on. Okay, after some, or that, but I think I'll put them in one day, yeah. So that's it. Thank you for the show.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning. I represent Consuela and you come up with your So, Abu, when these are the same people who said that we are for president, we are suffering as people introducing homogenization and then simply power the these are the people who thought they were going to bring in people that in fact, the former government never had any contact, they didn't do anybody in the international war. In fact, clearly upsetting when the Blanca and they also there. They say they have contact. In fact, in Ukraine, Washington, they get look during the when you win America, you get this, you get that. We have a goal in America to see without boys. I look at the way you're clear. You get on school. Now, when you become president, you bring job, you install you. And then they call me that there's a black guy, quote unquote, for 2 years, and still promise in a group people. Well, I'm going to lead the line. One thing that's about to happen. In 1990, when people were at 89, when people were extra, they were extra zero, throwing a low, we're abroad, we're out of zero. It was because of the start of the gun. But now,
Oh, okay, we've just lost. But thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Abu, this is Captain McGill.
Okay.
I just want to say this. This approves the incompetencies of the government to govern very well. Now just imagine how devastating it will be. You cannot take money from somebody that can put that in our working. So you make that big. So that is a challenge by itself from the very government to collect taxes. Two, the FRA, which is created by an act to be the one to collect all government assets. Now, there have been so many institutions have been created to collect taxes from the people. How deplorable, devastating.
Thank you very much. We're talking about that LRA and LTM. Gregor Kuman say LRA will not collect LTM on the money. So the fighting over that one. Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning, Abu. Thank you for the recognition. Let me say good morning to all peace-loving Liberians who are in tune.
My man, everybody pay you. The other feature, you're not easy.
The rescue has turned to the one that need to be rescued. You know, Abu, it is often said, to whom much is given, much is expected. For me, personally, I do not expect anything from this government because I did not give them power.
But equally, we do not expect them to put bread in us that we cannot shoot up.
Yes, I know what I'm driving at. Those people came to power to make life better for us and not to force us to live in misery. Having said that, Abu, I just want to ask this question. Does the executive have any power to impose taxes or levy on the citizenry other than the legislature?
Do you have a legislature functioning in a way they should?
I'm asking because those people are supposed to be our representatives. And if they are not representing us in a way, a manner that we expect of them, it sends the signal that they are worthless of being our representative and should be kicked out at the appropriate time at the ballot.
Okay, thank you very much. And so it is not only stopping there. We're getting reports very credibly that the price of flour and rice will be going up any moment. So one corner, you will pay. One corner, you will pay. Okay, what did I get? Hello, good morning. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning. Go ahead, my brother. Let's hear you.
Cornelius Mo, your regular follower, and Cornelius Man calling you from KSK Single.
Go ahead, Cornelius.
Yeah, Abu, you know, my brother. This season I've been listening to the show, but I've been calling because it makes something like almost like heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other people want to justify this thing that everywhere they are being taxed. And when they want to tell that thing through, we go straight to America. But let me say this to people that are listening to me, because I know that they can listen to you almost every month, brother. I know.
Mm-hmm.
America pay us at the end of the year, they do tax return and benefit from this thing. And America, you cannot compare that to America.
But they put minimum wage, they put salary. You know how much I'm making? Even you are talking, you're making 4,000 in the country. The government tell you to pay. You pay.
You pay. But people making $80, $25, $100. My brother, it's first thing. When a barber shop, you pay the tourism money. You pay fire service. You pay LRE. You pay another barber shop. You think what American style like start with? You think you're getting far away? I'm not getting you for what's in the US now.
Mm-hmm. And thank you very much. And the Kobo shop people, you own feed and finish you. Because the National Food Authority, we know, maybe they're preparing their own list to count off. The National Food Authority is also supposed to count off with their list. And then you have you have the Ministry of Health. And, you know, there's a division there at the Ministry of Health for sanitation, and, you know, and all these things. They also got to come out and tell you how much you got to pay. Oh, yeah, with the infinite. Good morning. Morning. We'll finish passing all and then we'll do it. You will pay.
But people share with laugh as a way of lying. No, everywhere, oh, the decision is coming. The men don't play football. Okay, it's a couple. Everywhere they make go. People, you saw the Joe Biden, you know, minister, okay? Just for the way when you eat Qatar. So no way we're going to meet Mr. President. There's an opportunity we're going to meet you. You are welcome to the warehouse. This is the kind of me talking about. The man said, give me one more chair. We'll make it better for you. Share the man with the Puka. So see the man, see the kind of what the man telling. Don't forget now. Everyone for now, Come on, sir. You won't be way past over, sir.
Maybe a walking fee and you know, especially or the bachelor they'll start paying. Don't be surprised when they do a lot of marijuana in the country. Don't be surprised when rescue government legalize marijuana and prostitution. I'm telling you this morning, market. Okay, looking for money. Money Benedict hot. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Benedict Tower, and I call you from Central Mauritius.
Go ahead, my brother.
I'm very much grateful to you this morning for the show. I thank you for the enlightenment. I think it will have our system.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Benedict.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Benedict.
Yeah, I think it will have a few other people like you in our country disseminating such information will go further. I think it's quite unfortunate for such a system that everybody brag about the hard work experience and quality in leadership to come and be displaying, especially in the age of time. But it's not surprising we told this who put that system in that during calamity, putting wars, putting in disgrace, and total destruction, and
being listened. But the good thing of it, they are the one that bearing the brunt of what they brought. They are the one that bearing the weight of what they brought. So I'm enjoying it. I want for them to even increase the volume in terms of their immoral standard they are setting for our nation now this year. But come to the now, I can tell you for sure, my brother, the people will be kicked out or worthless. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning. I'll take 3 more calls and be out of here. Good morning. Go ahead. One corner.
Okay. Yeah, one corner is because of that one corner, like I was saying, people ran away during the war because of the war, because of the bullet from the war. But this time, they're coming to the Malachi war, we're coming running for economic hardship. You want to have a country because of war, but we're coming big of migrant, immigrant, economic immigrant. Yeah, economic migrant. Coming go to other countries because our country is very hot.
Okay.
You want to
thank you very much. Let me hold you. Sorry, I gotta go to the WhatsApp phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. How you doing?
Edmond, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing? You got me now?
Yeah, go ahead. You're live.
Okay. So the last time Bouakai was in cabinet meeting, he asked, where are they going to raise a $1.2 billion fund for which they were happy? So this is where now they are going to raise a $1.2 billion. They probably are running all over the world, attract nothing to the country, brought nothing within here. So we just hear. So at the end analysis, they go back to the same people that were dancing, So to collect, because this is the first time I'm hearing this. And I wanted that the people were not going to go pay $50 or whatsoever. They are going to be asking them to also buy fire extinguishers. I think $35 US or $40 US. Can you imagine that? So this is what some of the Liberian people subscribe to. Oh, the man, they will not be able to do some of the things that the young people are doing, this and that. So everything now from 10%, they are now increasing it to 13% as of May 1. So it's going to be tough. The very race that they were talking about, this and that, all has skyrocketed, all have increased. So then when the man of God said it will come to a time, Liberia will be ready for their country, now from war, now from day, but because of stagnation is where we get into. Because the country is actually tough. The country is real. And it is rough on this government. It's tough on them. And then the whole thing about it rough, it's tough on them, and then they don't know how to use money. They use the money foolishly. We still asking them the $900 million that were not brought forward 2025 budget, they were not brought forward 2026 budget. Where is that money? So that is the thing. You don't have money, and then you use the little that you are getting. You take it onto yourself. So Bouakai is aware. He was the one that sanctioned it because he asked him the question, where are we going to raise the $1.2 billion from? And here is the place. Headquarter, hotel, motel, even content creator, they are going to pay the money for Bouakai to be able to utilize his $1.2 billion for he and his minister. So thank you, man. We just thought, but we will be here because there was some of our brothers and sisters in this country subscribe to, and this is why all of us will bear the pain. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. His name is Edmond Carr, and so, okay, let me squeeze you. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning. Go ahead, Murray. You're the last caller.
Okay. I think that was started.
That I mean say that the government say will pay tax. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to let you know all the different areas government say you'll be paying tax now going forward. That is it. Government needs money. Government say no money. That everybody have to contribute. And our job is to let you know and inform you as to what it is. But thank you very much for being there as we've been here serving you breakfast. Until we see you tomorrow, this has been the Thursday morning presentation of the nation's premier breakfast platform, the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. Do have yourself a wonderful time. Bye-bye.